Hello everyone, welcome to a part 2. Notice how this is kind of moved from part 1. It's because the joints on this bad boy need a little more protection against sliding. It also doesn't help that I'm using a couple different things that are heavy for the frame. Anyways, let's get into a reading for you today. I just got back from the gym and having a little lunch. I have Tuppence here. He's over here being my little assistant. He's being very good. And we're starting again. There's this Ten of Cups energy to this first and second part. It's the third time it's come up with the Three of Cups, which is reconciliation and celebration. Spirit, tell us a little bit more. What's going on? Competition, or no, completion, the world. Okay, reversed. Someone wants to bring the cycle back around. Yeah, someone is attempting to repeat a karmic cycle. They've had a tower. Interesting. And the lovers. Reversed on all of these. Let's get some clarity. People don't like to read reversals. I feel like that's something that's secure because I want people to enjoy the idea of a reversal rather than to see it as a bad thing. I say it's just weird. It doesn't have to be the opposite of whatever that means. Sometimes it can mean reflection. People are reflecting on the past, and it's caused them to have a realization of self and that things are not the same as they once were. This person is coming in kind of shady. I've read about this energy before. The energy is the same. I feel like this person has genuine intention, but they also are dependent on you. And also manipulative. It's giving not a great energy, not a great vibe. Prosperity. Yep, Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles, Tower reversed. Clarity on the lovers, please. Two of Cups reversed. Oh my god. I love it when I see there's only like 3 cards in the deck that I would refer to directly as love cards, and like maybe 3 more that I would consider as being dissident. And these are 2 cards that are direct union cards. This is somebody you see as a soulmate, somebody you've seen a really deep energetic connection to. Very profound. Clarity, please. One more. Patience, 7 of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And I promise you guys, I did shuffle. For those of you guys who are seeing this as from part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, please go ahead and check that out before you step forward with me into part 2. We're going to dive a little bit in, but we have this Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. We're starting this reading off with the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So it's just reconciliation and emotional fulfillment and joy. I don't look at the 10 of Cups as being something big. I look at it as being an end goal. So basically you're being brought to a point with someone or a soulmate, a twin flame, a profound spiritual connection with an individual. Someone who it almost felt like a divorce or some profound separation from part 1. And now they're trying to come back in, seeing that they need some sort of financial benefit from you, and that you somehow might have come into wealth or are about to come into some sort of financial positive situation that they will be able to perceive. And therefore, they took money from you before, so they would want to take money from you again. Is the energy of this reading. If those things aren't lining up for you, this may not be for you. So take that for what it is. We have the World card reversed. So again, it's somebody wanting to bring something back to life after a rather horrific betrayal. It's a pretty painful, it's clarified multiple times that this was a very painful ending. And the thing is, they put you in a position where you had to dig yourself out of the situation. You had to be strong. You had to express some very serious protective necessity for yourself. And you had to go through a lot of growth, a lot of pain and suffering, and a lot of healing to sort of survive this situation. A lot of it. And this person is like, no, it's not over. It's not over. And I'm like, okay. And I'm asking for clarity on, because those three cards are pretty straightforward. I'm not seeing much needing to be explained. I'm going to take the Queen of Pentacles out because you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, a very nurturing, loving person. You might have been very giving to somebody who's very chaotic, very sort of destructive. Their masculine energy in this has shown up as the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So that's somebody who someone who's not good at commitment. They're really good at showing up emotionally a little bit, but they're not good at like committing to you and really showing you that you matter. Clarity on this Tower reverse. What kind of tower, or not tower, that they're pretending is a tower? What's going on there? Four of Pentacles again. Again, Spirit's asking you to discern, protect yourself. This is not a situation that you should be like just being willy-nilly. Yeah, it's the Four of Pentacles and the Devil. Somebody's being manipulated or they're being pushed to come towards you because of something. Or possibly they were in another relationship with somebody else. Again, something is not adding up here. Spirit, a little more clarity, please. This tower is kind of complicated. And the Ace of Cups. And renewal. Okay, so this person has realized that they've been suppressing their emotional feelings for you. They've realized that they have love for you, but they've been really addicted to things. They've been like trying to suppress it and fight it. Four of Pentacles is reservation. It's holding something in. The Devil is vice. It's drinking. It's lust. It's, like I like to say, it's the seven deadly sins. Pride. Anything that keeps the walls up. And it's chains and shackles that you also see in here, which have a lot to do with locking people down, preventing people from being able, to move forward and express themselves properly. So the Tower reverse that this person had, it's something that they're healing from. This is a recognition. The Tower was a realizing that they've been suppressing their emotions and that they really do love you. And maybe they've talked to friends or other people, meditated on this, done the internal work. Maybe you've done the internal work and healed yourself as well. And realized that it just didn't work. It wasn't working. It wasn't going to work. The energy was not lined up. Things were not in accordance. And now that they've realized the truth about how they feel, again, emphasis on the selfishness of this person. They realize it now that it matters to them. Now that you're important to them now that they're realizing how they really feel and can't suppress it, now it's somehow your problem. When your emotions didn't matter, when they didn't care, right? They didn't have any consideration for your feelings prior. They just care now that they have feelings. I'm feeling like this is their karma for treating you like crap, is they're going to love and pine after you, and you have to turn them down. They have to suffer what they put you through because they've been a bad person. But that's up to you. Free choice is always in your hands. But this person's realizing they have feelings for you, and they want a renewal. Well, that renewal here, that's the star. That's a healing. That's a beautiful circumstance. It's the world. They want to try again. They want to rekindle something. They want to bring something back to life, right? And you've had to survive this, and they've betrayed you horribly with the Ten of Swords reversed. And with the Strength, you had to work really hard to get out of this. All of a sudden, they've realized, oh, I don't want to be alone. I actually really liked you. I was just tormenting you because my trauma, my wounds, my lack of personal accountability, my unwillingness to mature and grow and introspect and see that I was a problem. I hate to throw this person under the bus so hardcore, but this is really upsetting me. But that's their Tower, and they're going to come rushing in, right, to try and be, I can't say no to this, but I have more to say on this, but they want to be your King of Pentacles. The reason the King of Pentacles is important in a love reading isn't because of it's an earth sign. Some people are like, oh, it's an earth sign. No, it's earth. This is about commitment and long-term stability. That's what the King of Pentacles represents in a love reading. The King of Cups would be someone who has feelings for you. King of Pentacles is someone who wants to be prosperous, who wants to show up, who wants to hold space. And that's a nurturing and prosperity. This is somebody who's decided, now we can heal, rejuvenate, nurture, and develop this connection. But I feel like the damage is too much. I feel like the wound is too big. And again, notice how the first two cards were Ten of Cups and Three of Cups, reconciliation. They want to heal this relationship. They want to heal it thoroughly. They want to dig into this and nurture it and heal it and let it bloom into something really beautiful. However, we're dealing with this idea of you have to make this choice. Are you going to let them back in after what they've done, after the mess they've made, after the treatment they've given you without really any sort of apology, no appropriate reconciliation? This person was bound by chains of pride and really horrible, awful behavior. I'm not seeing good positive energy here because this might have been a really long time with the Seven of Pentacles. That can be years, and it's a card specifically dedicated to patience. Right? And I also have the Two of Cups and the Lovers both reversed. And we're going to get some clarity on this because I'm not going to play off of that right up. Spirit, clarify the Lovers for me. Oh, also, before I move on, this person's been thinking about this. They've come to this realization and they've been trapped in their head about it, not able to come forward. And it's like the universe is picking away at them, breaking away at them until they finally snap. About how much they actually care. But you didn't matter when they didn't care. Now that they care, they want to matter. They want you to make them matter again. When you cared about them so much before, now you're like, I don't think I want this. I don't think I need somebody in my life that's going to treat me like garbage. But you are the Queen of Pentacles, so you're nurturing and you're loving. And this is like, it's almost questioning a test of if you could protect your boundaries, if you could look after yourself. Review, reversed. This is the Four of Cups in reversed. Okay. Lovers gets the Four of Cups reversed. Clarity on the Lovers. Oh, and that's a package, confirmation. I have generosity. Again, that came out again. And then this is also to help you heal your overgiving, possibly, because that's come up. And then I have the Hangman reverse. Again, the patience in something feeling stuck with this Six of Swords. This person is just substantially too slow. You would have been, I think you're probably at least a year ahead of this person, emotionally, mentally, energetically. That's what I'm feeling is the energy that's showing up right here is just you being substantially further ahead of this person in forms of growth. Because for you, this doesn't feel like you'd even want this anymore. If you went back and was like, okay, let's nurture this relationship, why? What good isn't there for you left in this relationship? If this reading is for you, that's what's coming up here. Because I'm seeing two cards of incredible waiting and being stuck. And I'm also seeing this Six of Swords. Spirit is not encouraging you to agree to this relationship again, right? That's the one thing I need to emphasize. This cycle is closed out. This cycle is over. It's been over. This person's just really far behind, and they're just finally catching up, but they're catching up way too late. And part of the reason they're catching up before, like, they might not even be catching up because I got the Lovers reversed and the Two of Cups reversed. This person might not be catching up. They might just be waving this in your face to try and sell it to you because they're financially desperate. Or they're emotionally realizing this, or both. There could be both because the first part talked about somebody kind of going after your pocket, looking for financial support out of you, or what they can get out of you. I also have the Knight of Swords in reverse, which is another card of stagnation. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse as well. This isn't giving abundance. Okay, I'm really curious. I'm going to ask one quick question, and then we're going to close this reading out. Thank you guys so much for participating. I do enjoy doing these readings for you guys. It's a very fun time. That doorbell shook me a little bit. I'm like, oh, someone's ringing my doorbell. But then I remembered I have a package that I ordered. I ordered some extra. I just started doing overnight oats, and so I ordered some extra blender bottles, just the little ones, because they're perfect for what I make. If you guys don't know what blender bottles are, they're just a stupid little plastic bottle, like machine washable bottles that you just shake, and it has a little metal thing on the inside, and it breaks up the protein powder or whatever it is that you're using to make your shake. One last bridge. Spirit, what is your guidance for my collective when it comes to dealing with this situation? What do you recommend? Do you have a positive or a negative? 4 of Cups. Okay. Anything else? 10 of Cups. These came out together. Hope, the Star. And Anxiety, 9 of Swords. Clarity, please. Intuition, so High Priestess for the Star. Follow your own intuition. And then Anxiety. What's going on with the anxiety? If you've been overthinking it, if this person... I just got a little download when I saw that one. Victory, yeah. When I saw that one instead of a card, because a bunch of cards just spattered on me. This might put you in your head when this person comes in and they're trying to be like telling you, oh, I have all these feelings, I have all these ideas, all these things. Spirit's advice is to, at the very least, make this person wait. Don't jump on this. They're pushing for urgency. Be like, maybe give it a year. You know, if you really want to make this work, maybe give it a year. Because this person betrayed the everlasting. They think they can rush in and fix things really fast. If you just don't look at it, don't break it down, don't flush this out, don't remove the dead tissue to clean the wound, don't do it correctly. Rush really quickly in because it's a compensation issue because they don't want to face the damage that they've done. If you're going to give this person a second chance, again, 4 of Cups, give them time. Because this person may not have staying power, because this might just be a farce. And don't give them any money. Don't financially support this person. Just give them space and presence. And if that's not enough, then this thing falls through like a bowling ball in a paper bag, is what I heard. A wet paper bag at that. So don't let this put you in your head. Just relax. Nice and slow, nice and peaceful. And again, listen to your intuition in the moment. Don't rush. Don't let this shake you and fill you with anxiety and confusion. This is logical common sense, you know. This is not, you don't need tarot reading to hear this kind of information, but the tarot reading gives you the validation. Healthy guidance here. Nice and slow. Don't be super crazy when this person comes back, if they're trying to rush you and oh, I figured it all out, I care all of a sudden, and my feelings matter and your feelings didn't. I don't think they would say that, but I'm saying that. You know, they didn't care about you, so why should you have to care about them all of a sudden now that they realize that they care about you? That doesn't justify any of the behavior of how they treated you before. That doesn't justify any of the hell you had to get through to survive this situation, right? This has been a long time coming. If this reading is for you, you would resonate with what I'm saying. And it's pretty profound. This energy is very straightforward, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think I want this person back because they mistreated me. Even if it is a twin flame, we get clarity. Let them take time to be honest with you. Yeah, and we have the Queen of Swords as well. Get the truth out of them. Hear the truth. Open yourself. Receive. Compassion is always a good medicine, but open to hear the truth. Let them come clean. Let them get everything out that they need to tell you that you might know. You're watching tarot readings. You're getting your own intuition. You're tuning into the energy. You might already know a lot of this. You might be a good investigator, but the energy that's coming through here is explanatory to this idea that you are in the process of protecting yourself, caring for your own needs, using discernment, and letting this person flesh out the truth before you, because they owe you that much. And I'm getting 6 of Swords reversed. I'm not seeing this heal. It's 6 of Swords talks about moving forward or backward. This would be like trying to move you backwards into less choppy water, meaning to say that it's trying, multiple things are telling me it's trying to repeat a cycle. Ace of Pentacles reversed. The clarity of this is pretty refined. Don't give this person any more money. That's the first thing. Don't financially enable this person. Flow, yeah, there's flow and there's healing. Overgiving in the past. Um, you see what I mean? The doorbell and now that. Ugh, I'm freaking out here. My nervous system, but things are coming into balance. This is protecting you from an overgiving cycle where you were giving too much. And this is asking you to hear them out, to listen, to balance, to understand. But don't push and pull. Don't overgive. Let this person balance things out for you now. They need to be giving to you because you gave to them a lot. And if that's the case, otherwise let the universe give to you and you just sit in a space of receiving and let this person move on. Whatever needs to happen, your free choice is being brought in. You're being put in the hot seat with the emperor. You're going to be allowed to make the choices. Literally, I pulled a card of choices. Are you shitting me? Uh, it's just coming through. It's coming through with this idea of you have a choice to make, and discern, listen, move slowly. Don't let your emotional triggers activate, and don't allow them to swoop you up with a lot of thoughts. They are a stranger to you right now. Let them stay that way for a minute. Give it some breathing room. But that's your guidance. There's a little tower. There's a little awakening going on. So I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 readings for today. And I look forward to reading for you guys again tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.